Friends, I hope you're so excited for this video. I know that I am. We have a very, very special guest on this channel, and I cannot wait for you to meet them. Hello friends, happy Friday. Just wanted to do this quick introduction. I mentioned in my community post on Sunday, I was going to be interviewing a translator, and that special translator is of Magical Girl Dandelion. I truly cannot wait for you to see our chat and truly hope that you enjoy this very fun interview we had all about this wonderful Magical Girl manga. So let's dive in.
Oh my goodness. Hey May, I'm so excited friends to be talking with the very wonderful translator and a personal friend of mine of Mei Amaki. Welcome.
Hello.
I'm so excited to be chatting with you this morning. Like all the excitement. I'm thankful because it's really early my time, but I think it's really late my time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like almost 10 p.m., but I'm really happy to be here too.
Okay. Oh, I'm so glad. Thankfully it's not too late because my first thought was like 11 midnight. Like I don't want you to have to suffer and stay that late.
It's not too bad. It's really not too bad.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I'm a Japanese to English freelance translator. I live in Japan. Gosh, what else? I've been translating for quite a while, but like creatively on the side more than like full time until I want to say 2023.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I've been a translator for a while. I started translating full time in 2019 though. And before that, I was doing side gigs. So yeah, a little hot. Yeah, it's been a while. But anyway, so I guess my main clients are Biz and Kodansha. And I basically will translate anything that interests me. But these days, I'm mostly translating josei muke. So like, well, just everything with that. Lots of romance for sure. But also, you know, doing, well, Magical Girl Dandelion, of course, which is maybe not necessarily romance, or I guess it's like romance in the way that other action manga are romance, where it's kind of on the side, but it's not the main thrust of the plot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about it.
That's exciting, especially since we're going to be talking about Magical Girl Dandelion.
Yeah.
Just reread my physical copy yesterday. Oh, it's so good. Like, it's just the first time that I read it, and it was really surreal to like be able to hold it, and you did such a beautiful job on the translation. Like,
thank you.
I loved it. I loved it. Oh, wrong way. But I will say, in case anybody's watching and you're not familiar with Magical Girl Dandelion, it is about our main girl here. How do you say her name? I feel like I say it always wrong.
So it's Tampopo.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah. You can just say like Tampopo, I think, in English pronunciation.
Okay, because I just be calling her our magical girl, and I feel bad because I'm like, I think I'm either adding too many P's and O's, or I'm just butchering it all together.
Yeah, well, her name is hard to letter too, which is actually how like Shade got, or rather, she got her nickname from Shade. Because I was like, what if we just have him call her kiddo sometimes if Tampopo won't fit in the bubble? And it just kind of stuck.
That's so smart. What a good idea. I noticed that he calls her kiddo, but I didn't pay attention to the bubbles in that kind of sense. Yeah,
it's also just like, I felt like as a character, Shade would just call her kiddo. Like, it just feels right. Like, you just feel it in your bones.
Yes. Yes, yeah. I totally agree. And that's a good thing to say of like, yes, this is our magical girl, and then we have Shade. And the thing is Shade here is a fiend. And in this world, the magical girls actually take out the fiends. But they are...
These are the scary monsters.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'd be safe to say that they're pretty much like best friends, more or less. You feel that would be
I would honestly say that they're even close to like childhood friends.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, she's known him since she was, oh gosh, like 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head when her parents died, but that might be a spoiler also.
Well, it's at the beginning, so it's okay.
I'm sorry. They died.
It wasn't until last night that I realized she was 16. I don't know why.
Oh my goodness.
In my brain.
Sometimes I have to be reminded of those things too, but that's why we take a lot of notes when we're translating. And so typically until like when I start translating another chapter, I'll look at the notes again. I'll be like, oh, all right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's so smart. And thankfully this is volume 1 because I have to do that with like ongoing volumes. I have to go back, read the end, like, okay, get a refresher of what happened, what went down, because otherwise I come back and I'm like, I have no memory of what happened before we got to this point kind of thing. So
luckily I am good at remembering what happened.
That is good. Yeah, I can imagine that's really handy as a translator for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say my memory is perfect, but I'd say probably I remember like the most recent, like maybe 70 chapters I translated across like all series that I'm translating.
Wow.
Definitely helps with my longer running series. But then I start forgetting after that point. But then I'm like, well, I think it was like somewhere in volume whatever. And I go looking for it if I need it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I love them, and I think it's really great of seeing, even though our magical girl, like at first she's not one, and then she blooms into her abilities of how she still doesn't want to cut ties with Shade, even though he's a fiend, and it's like, well, he's got to be taken out. That she's like, no. I mean, he inspires her to be the magical girl she is today. So it's definitely their story of them more or less working together. And I don't know how popular that is in other magical girl manga because I've only read Magic Knight Ray-Earth. There we go. So I got to work up on my magical girl game, but I really enjoyed. Well, I will say I did forget how there's a little bit of horror vibes, a little bit of darkness at the beginning. I said, oh
yeah, there's a little bit of scariness.
Yeah, there really is.
But hey, I mean, there was that arc in Sailor Moon where like Usagi is like a zombie or something. It's like really scary. So the scariness has always been there, even in the most like traditional, if you could call it that, magical girl manga.
Well, at least it's good to know it's right at home. And I just, oh man, I'm so excited to talk about it. And this would be a great thing to ask of like, what was your first impression like when you first read Magical Girl Dandelion?
So I'll be honest, I didn't read the series until I started translating it.
Really?
I don't know if it's mentioned too much, but like, or if I've mentioned it before, but so I think that Viz had probably already licensed it by the time I asked about it, but I told Viz that they should license it because I didn't want it to like go to a cheaper agency, basically.
Oh, I'm glad you asked them.
Like whenever I see, I didn't affect anything because they had already licensed it probably. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm just guessing since these things tend to happen pretty fast in the background, but then like the actual like fruition point is very slow from the outside.
Interesting. Okay.
But anyway, I asked about it and they were like, by the way, if you could translate it, would you want to? And I was like, yeah, sure. But yeah, when I first read it, I think that my first impression was like, okay, this is like going back to form in terms of like there being a lot more sincerity and like heart. Oh, okay. And obviously, like in the Magical Girl, like in the story as like a Magical Girl series.
Yeah.
And obviously there's still Magical Girl series with heart, but it's not like, I mean, they don't tend to get nearly as much interest in the West when it comes to like publishing and I don't know, just readership. I mean, I'm sure there's readers who would just, I mean, obviously with the excitement around Dandelion, I think that there's people who do absolutely want this type of magical girl, but yeah, anyway, I was really happy to see that. It definitely, the series reminded me of my own personal favorite magical girl series, which is Tokyo Mew Mew.
I still need to read that one. It's really fun. It's on my
It's actually, I think it's actually like the authors, so the Magical Girl Dandelion authors, I can't remember if it's her favorite Magical Girl manga, but I think it's one of her favorites.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I feel like I need to get up on my Magical Girl, and especially since too, what we got, is it Shugo Char? Is that how you say that title's name? You know,
yeah, I mean, that's basically how it's said in English, yeah.
Okay, I know we just got that one that just released, and I really want to try that one as well. So it's been pretty cool. And I think Kodansha has another, it's not a shoujose, but I think it's another Magical Girl. I can see the cover in my head. Is it
Magical Girl Karina?
Yes.
Where it's like, okay, that one's kind of like about like family, like relationships.
Yeah. I feel like it has a like saddish whimsiness to it that are so at least that's the impression I got.
I mean, same for me too. I'm not translating it, so I'm not entirely sure, but I did buy volume 1 just to check it out. It seemed nice.
Yay! I hope you enjoy it. I hope we both enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I need to try that one out too. Well, I guess talking about translating, what was the most exciting part being, translating Magical Girl Dandelion, especially if you've enjoyed Magical Girls before now?
I think translating the attack names was really, really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Things like peonies, like sever, and then she has like different modes of her sever. So it's always like sever, first bloom, and then it's like unfurl or radiant cross or
Yes,
those are really fun to come up with. I want to say that Tampopo's signature phrase was fun to come up with, but it was honestly really hard, and I suffered dearly. I hope that it came out okay.
Yeah, this is the only one that I could find where she has the dandelions.
That's Tampopo's. Actually, so those are not really translated, or rather, like, we don't have to like worry about how they'll sound in English, because literally Tampopo's attacks are English. Like, that's literally what it is in the Japanese.
I did not know that. That's cool.
Basically, I really don't translate Tampopo's attacks. I just write the English, or I write what was already English into actual English alphabet.
Interesting. That's cool. I forgot to grab my reading journal this morning, but there was definitely like a line that I really enjoyed that you had translated. Ooh. I've been trying to think of what it is, but hopefully I'll remember. But I guess talking about that, you have done in the past, I know on Twitter, of writing like translation threads and like sharing notes and sort of like how you came up with certain translations. Yes. Was there any lines that come to mind that maybe were really tricky or were a lot of fun for you to work on?
Is this just volume 1?
I would say anywhere in the series. My favorite quote's not from volume 1. It's somewhere, I think, like in volume 3.
things that were challenging, right?
Yeah. Or it could have been something really fun too.
I think that the challenging thing is always new characters. Because you have to think out, like, what does this person sound like if they were talking in English in like basically a totally different language?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's easier and sometimes it's harder. With Tampopo, like, she gets like sort of like so basically the way that I come up with voices in my head is like I have keywords that sort of like trigger the sensation of it. I don't know. It's like hard to explain, but like I use like maybe like 1 to 5 like nouns or adjectives to build voices. And I just go from there. So like as an example for Tampopo, it's just casual female teenager. That's I mean, obviously she's more than that. Like, she has a lot of personality traits beyond that, but like that's all it takes for my brain to kind of lock in.
Yeah.
And then for Shade, it's snarky, irreverent asshole, and that's literally what it is in the notes that I have.
I mean, it fits. Like, I forgot certain things when I was rereading last night. I really forgot that, like, I love Shade's character a lot.
Yeah, he is fun.
I did forget how scary he was when he, when she's telling him that she just wants to fight by his side, and he totally scared me of what he did. Like, I thought he was really gonna hurt her. I'm trying to find the page.
I do remember. Is it the one where she's strangling him?
Yes. Well, he's strangling her, and I was like, Shade. I was like, buddy, I forgot that you. I mean, Grant, he like, if somebody didn't like that he did that, he definitely like redeems himself. I feel like in the next chapter, the things with her grandpa. But I was just like,
communication wise, he didn't go the right way about it. Like, instead of communicating with his words, he resorted to violence to try to get his point across.
Yeah. So I did like how he said he was going to do his own thing, she was going to do her thing, and he's trying to like totally embarrass her as a new magical girl and like not make her perform well.
Yeah, anyway, in terms of like hard stuff, I do think that Shade's voice is hard.
Really?
I actually struggle a lot with Shade. I mean, I am not a man. And so I personally think that it can be a bit of a struggle to like translate characters who are not like the same gender as you. Obviously, since when you're doing like creative writing or creative translation, you have to get used to it. And I would say I probably am used to it, but it can always be a bit of a strain. I think for Shade, it's because like a lot of his lines are like really over the top, and so it can be hard to like make it sound like, it always sounds like his voice in the Japanese, but like it's hard to match it across every line. And I think the hardest things are when he's being sincere.
Oh,
So like that scene where he was talking to Tampopo about, or like in the flashback in volume 1 where he's like, just say my name and I'll come and talk to you or whatever. I'm sorry, I can't remember the exact wording off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But that line actually took me a really long time to translate, because like it has to be heartwarming, but like he's still an irreverent meanie butt face. So,
Yeah.
like you have to like keep his voice in there.
Yeah.
Still, so that can be a challenge. I don't think Peenie's voice is hard, but I really like characters like her, so it's not really a challenge to translate like the serious, perpetually constipated voice.
Yeah.
That's not actually, no, actually for her, my keywords for her voice are just grave. She's just grave. Yeah. Like almost always grave.
Yeah. That does seem very fitting for her, because I think in the whole series, we really don't see her like genuinely smile very often.
It happens very occasionally. It would be nice to see. Definitely, I think that, like, I guess if we're talking about other parts of the series, there's a lot of trauma foreshadowed in there. So hopefully she could work through it as the series progresses and find her happiness.
Yes, I genuinely hope so too. I really do. And I guess I will ask, with all that, of like working on Shade's line, you saying they're really hard, and it doesn't have to be about Shade specifically, but is there any like lines that come to mind that you're really proud of, that you're like, man, this is awesome, I did a great job, maybe not like in a boastful way, but that you're just really proud of?
I think that the lines, and I think this might be volume 2, the lines where he was like telling Peony, like, I'm gonna put all my chips on Tampopo because she's good for it. Like, I can't remember the exact phrase. I'm sorry, I can never remember the phrasing.
No, that's okay.
I was really proud of that line. I thought that came out really nicely.
I wish I could remember the one I wrote in my reading journal, but I think it was in volume 2 as well. It's when we meet the twin fiends, and our magical girls saying how like your future's never set, and that every person can kind of change. So, massive paraphrasing. But I remember being really like inspired and touched by that line specifically. And I was like,
so those are Tampopo's lines, right? Not Shade's.
Yeah, sorry. They are hers. Okay. Sorry,
no, actually, I really, really was proud of a lot of those lines in the cinema. There we go. Cinema Fiend arc. I was really proud of those. A lot of the villain lines too. I think that we synced up perfectly. Like basically those villains already lived inside of me. I just have to pull it out. But
I won't say too much, because I guess it might go into spoiler territory.
Okay.
The latest fiend that they have been
oh God.
We'll just say that person that you translated, so good. I felt it's the first time I felt a lot of mixed feelings on that villain or villainess specifically.
Oh yeah.
But
in terms of the plot,
the way that you translated it and the way that they talk is just so good. It was always so much fun to see them on page, even if I didn't like their actions. Okay, I didn't like their actions at all. But
we can approve of the fashion and disapprove of the behavior.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess without spoiling too much about that villain, they definitely are the hardest thing to translate so far in the series.
You do such a good job, though. Like, you really bring them to life. Like, I can't think of, maybe because I don't read like a lot of fantasy, I read a lot of contemporary shoujo romance, but I just feel like they have such a unique voice that I've seen in manga that it's very good to see them on page like that.
In some ways, I don't know why anyone let me get away with this. Okay, so I'm not like going crazy with the translation or anything. Yeah. It's like, are we allowed to talk about the fact of like the type of, or like what the type of the voice is? That's not a spoiler, right?
Yeah, that'd be fine, yeah.
So basically the type of voice is like tiny girl plus ancient. Yeah. And this is like a really common trope in like manga and anime. I don't want to say the word because I don't know if it's bad or not. Basically, tiny girl plus Asian voice. And typically when I get those characters, like I'll do a lot of like these and thou art and that sort of thing if it feels like it fits.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't feeling it for this character. Like, she felt too much of a brat. I don't know.
She did, though. She did.
Like, I think that I felt like she needed something a little bit different. So basically what I did was, like, I tried to essentially sneak in, like, Yoda sentence structures.
I love that. I love that.
With her, like, I'm trying really, really hard to not make it too Yoda, but, like, it is another common way of translating this voice. But it's just that you have to be really careful with the balance, because she can't sound... I can't do Yoda off the bat. But yeah, definitely cannot sound Yoda because, tiny girl.
Yeah, you did such a great job. I'm sorry, I know I keep saying that, but I
thank
really
you.
feel that way. I really feel that way.
Every time I get her lines, I'm just like, why have I done this to myself? Because maintaining that voice is really hard.
I could imagine it is. Especially if she has, like, I think when the latest chapter, she got a lot of page time. So
part of what did help is that I did realize that, like, a lot of her speech is sort of fairy tale, like grim fairy tale vibes. Okay. And so I kind of leaned into that with a lot of her lines.
Well, I guess us talking about the latest chapter, or, leading up where we are in the current arc, as a reader, what are you hoping, like, for this series of where, like, the future will go?
I don't know if I can give that much. I mean, no. So that's the thing, and that's the risk. Is, like, as a translator, I really don't know much more about what's going to happen in the story than a reader. Like, at most, I'll know what happens in the chapter a week before everyone else. But, like, I have no idea where the story is going. But, like, anything I say, people could take as, like, oh, she has the inside deets. She's telling us what it is. And it's like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
So I guess I could be worried about, talking about that a bit. I could say that personally, I would love to see everyone happy.
Yes. Please.
Happy endings.
Especially with everything that's going on in this arc. Like, please. Yes. I fully agree.
I want happy endings. Obviously, I do have, like, guesses of where I think the story is headed, but I think that should be something that each reader kind of has for themselves. In terms of, like, specific themes I would love to see, I'm a huge fan of, like, the body swap trope. I would love, like, a body swap
that'd be so fun.
So, like, it's like they do, like, musical chairs.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Between the four main cast.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
And I feel like any of the characters could swap with one another, and it would be hilarious. Like, anybody could swap with Shade, and it's going to be a blast.
Personally, I would want Shade and Peony swapping, but then the problem is that if Tampopo and Nudie swap, it's a little bit boring because they're not exactly the same character, obviously, but, like, they kind of inhabit somewhat similar roles of, like, trying to calm down their respective best friends.
Oh man! Hopefully, we'll get something, even if it was like a side story kind of thing.
Oh
like
yeah,
a random comic. Yeah, that'd be so much fun. That would be. Yeah, and like I said, I think it's, like, the number one hope I have is just everybody would be happy, and just for a time, can we have all sunshine and roses kind of thing? Just for over a chapter.
It would be nice. Yeah, I would definitely love to see, like, I don't know, like, Shade and Tampopo going shopping at the grocery store and him being a silly person and like doing dumb tricks with, like, the vegetables, and Tampopo being like, oh my gosh, stop. Put that down, young man. You know?
Oh yes. Yeah, these characters are they're so special and so much fun. So
they're really, really very charming characters.
But I guess, though, to sort of ask about you, since we know, or, like, a fun question I should say, is we know that our magical girl, she balloons into her powers and, becomes a magical girl. If you had your own power bloom, what do you feel would be your magical girl name?
I don't know what my power would be, but my favorite flower is forget-me-not, so I would
Oh,
love to be Magical Girl Forget Me Not. That would be fun.
there's a lot of like play on words you could, I feel like, could be done with
Yeah.
that. Like that, yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
like that. That's a really pretty flower too. It's the little.
It is
small
really
ones.
pretty. I also like daffodils a lot, but that would, double up with Tampopo's yellowness. So,
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
but I think Magical Girl Daffodil would be fun as well, but not good
Yeah.
for the color scheme.
Well, like if you could hang out with her in Shade or any of the cast of characters, like for a day, what would you guys do?
I think that I would want to do something like, I don't know, I really like hiking, so like going hiking with them or
Oh,
like baking cookies together type of thing. I think that would be fun.
I feel like Shade would
Just
roast.
something normal.
Yeah, I feel like Shade would roast you guys like so much if
Probably,
you guys
yeah.
like got tired hiking or something goes wrong with the cookies. Like he would totally
Yeah.
be roasting.
I mean, I'm kind of a self-serious person, so like it's common even in my own life to like get teased mercilessly by all my friends
Oh,
about random
really?
things. So like, yeah, well, it's in good fun. I'm not like upset or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. What kind of cookies would you make?
I'm a big fan of ginger snap cookies, but without the snap. So just ginger cookies.
I don't think
Those
I've
are really good. They melt in your mouth without like the hard snap of like having to eat a piece of concrete, which is how ginger snap cookies feel.
I was curious. I admit I don't like chocolate, so I was like, I wonder if she would say something with chocolate because mine would be just plain old sugar cookies with sprinkles.
Oh, I mean, those are nice too. I like those.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so fun. I'll go get in somebody's suitcase and fly over and come join you guys.
Oh, perfect.
Well, I know that Magical Girl Dandelion's not the only one that you've worked on. I have
Yeah.
realized it's my favorite from your work so far. But what other series, if you're able to say, are there any other series that you've been working on or, I guess like translate series that are coming out? You just had one, I think yesterday that you mentioned from Kodansha that's coming out, isn't there?
Yeah. The most recent thing that was announced is Secondhand Sisters by the author Batta, who
Okay.
also did, I believe, and then there were No More Heroines, and then also she did Run Away With Me Girl.
Okay, I've heard of that one.
So I'm doing that. That's like a very messy human relationship drama. So not very similar to Magical Girl Dandelion at all.
Yeah.
No similarity, I would say. It is very good, but don't read it unless you're prepared to get angry, I would say.
Oh man.
I'm also translating Tsumiki Ogami's Not So Ordinary Life, which is also a simulpub.
Yes.
It's really cute, yeah. It's a slice of life. Boy decides that he wants to transfer to a faraway, well, not transfer, he wants to start going to a faraway school once he gets into high school so he can have a new life away from his old friends and figure out who he really is as a person. There's also romantic elements too, since he ends up meeting a bunch of like supernatural creatures that also go to the school.
I need to try that one because it just sounds really cute. And I've always enjoyed, like, whenever you've shared things online or if I've just seen, like, somebody share panels, it looks really, really enjoyable. And I love the covers for that series because we got that one physically too, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
The art is really cute for sure.
Yeah.
Really, really well written overall, I would say. Like, I definitely would actually put the author Tsuruki, and it's a Miyu Morishita, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
I would definitely put her writing like really up there in terms of quality. Like, she really chooses her words super carefully.
Oh, I love that.
I do appreciate that. So I'm also doing that. Other things of note.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
did you translate Killing Line? Because I know Volume 1's
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Well, Volume 1, oh, you mean physically, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I translated Killing Line by Morie Satoshi. Toxic romance. Hitman basically takes teenage girl hostage and is like, once you are happy, I'm going to kill you. There's more context to that, but it's not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it gets any less toxic than that. It probably gets worse as the series goes. I personally think it works. Like, if it's too realistic, it's kind of just traumatic to read.
Gotcha.
But if it's like really over the top and campy, it's just silly. And I would say that's where Killing Line falls in.
Okay.
I don't know if readers of, Dandelion would find it to their taste, but I do think it's a good manga. I do a lot of like toxic relationship things.
I admire you. I feel like I can only handle so much toxicness, and then I'm like, I gotta go in the manga and free whoever's being affected by the toxicness.
Oh no. Well, it is what it is. Gosh, there's a lot of really things I'm excited about that I can't talk about yet, but I do translate other things too. Like I'm translating a isekai manga about a sentient intestinal parasite who lives in like the princess of a kingdom, and he basically is preventing her from being assassinated constantly, and it's called Stella Must Die.
Okay.
I really like it. Like despite the premise, there is absolutely no like weirdly inappropriate scenes of like the princess's underwear or like weird shots. Like it's completely like respectful of that part. Like they do sometimes make jokes since like for the parasite to bring his eye outside of her body, he only has 2 holes from which he can fit. So they do occasionally.
Yeah.
They do occasionally reference that, especially with, there being 2 holes in the intestinal tract. So
Yeah.
I would say they're really respectful about it, and it's mostly just silly.
Okay.
I like that one just because, basically like action comedy, I would say.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I love how like diverse everything is that you just mentioned that you're translating. Like it's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Well, like if anybody would like to follow you and see what you're working on, where I guess can they connect with you on social media?
I don't know how you would show this in the video, but like I am mainly on X or Twitter under Raintree Mei. And then I'm also on Blue Sky as, I believe, just Amaki. I managed to get that. I managed to get that very coveted account, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's probably the easiest way to find me. I'm pretty talkative, so if you send me questions or things, I probably will answer. It depends, though. So I guess don't push your luck now.
I'll also leave the links down below. Give her definitely a follow, guys. And truly, thank you for all your beautiful, amazing work on Magical World Online. And if you guys haven't picked it up, go pick it up. Hopefully me and May have convinced
I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, this is my 3rd time, I think, reading it. And so I've loved it just as much as the first time. So I think that is just so great and just so excited to have it and can't wait for the 2nd volume. And I can't get over that back cover. Like, I love how we have so many of the, all 3 characters on there. Like, it leaves me excited for how about the next one is going to look. So thank you, May. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was so much fun and can't wait to see what you'll be working on next and sharing with us next.
Fingers crossed.
And as we talked about, that they just have a really happy ending and everybody's going to be okay.
Yes, everyone will be okay. No one will die ever. You promise.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it probably won't be like that, but we can hope.
Yes. Yeah. Well, again, thank you so much.
I truly, truly hope, friends, that you deeply and immensely enjoyed that chat, that interview I had with May. I had a blast talking about this series. I love it so much, and I really, really hope that our love for magical girls, for this series, shine through. I really hope that you will check it out. Also, please give May a follow. Again, all of her links are down below. I'll also leave a link to Viz Media, the app, so if you would like to go try out the first 3 chapters, I think it is, for free of Magical Girl Online, you know where to go and can go check it out. Totally let me know, what did you think of this interview? Are there other people in the industry that you would love to see an interview as well? I would love to know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!